put the iPad up because there's so many glitches. You don't need to see behind the screen. Anoush! Hello! Oh my god, Anoush! Oh my god! Anoush! Alright, so let's see. What am I missing? I think we're doing really well. I got streams up on both screens. I got sounds, so hang in there with me, guys. We are closing into the end of this nightmare. Hopefully I can have a really good stream for you guys, because you guys definitely deserve a much better stream than I can give you right now.
You're like, okay, everybody's coming.
We're coming in just east of the Impala, by the Impala Islands, going across the top of La Petita, going across Graveyard, just to the south of San Martin, going over Crater Fields, north of El Pozo, and dumping off over at the ruins. So anyone up there at the ruins may have some AFK free points given. So let's see what's going to happen. And that start of the flight path, we have 5 or 6 teams jumping off already. We've got the real gunners that we got to keep an eye on. So let me go ahead and switch on over to Flash God, get him on the screen, because he is jumping with the Mobile Warriors right there. Team 19. It looks like they're going down to Puerto Parisio, but we do have the Mobile Warriors going just to their west. And we do have 2 teams headed up into Impala proper. So I'm going to switch on over to Impala, guys, so that you can see the 2 teams over here. We've got Team 20, which are the Team Slayers. We've got the dead boy on the screen over here with the Peace Esports. So let's go. We'll stay here. Well, let's check in on Flanker. Let's see what Flanker is doing. Now, let's check in on the map and see where everybody else is going. We've got the 4 Sexy Frogs. The 4 Sexy Frogs jumped into Picado with Dark Esports. And I do see Hexfall already in a fight as well. And that, oh, right on over here at the intersection. So let's see. Looks like, oh, I think that was Rain Esports. Oh, Ghosty. No, the 4 Sexy Frogs right down over here. Looks like they're taking, the 4 Sexy Frogs are taking on Dark Esports. Are we down? We are down to a trio for Dark Esports, and the 4 Sexy Frogs, all 4 of them are still standing. So I'm going to keep that right here on the screen. We're going to go ahead and poke around on this map so that we can see it a little better. Let's see what's going on over here with Spider, Apple Spider. I have no idea. Alright, so now let's get on over to Team 23 down here in Monte Nuevo. We do have Team 23, Napale, honey. Let me check over here with Sende, sir. What are you doing? Oh, there goes Noob. Oh, Lux, you big brute, you big bully. Alright, what else? Ooh, Dark Knight. Dark Knight taking down Furiosa. Alright, so let me go ahead and check in on what's happening. Oh, right. Oh, Dark Esports. And it looks like the 4 Sexy Frogs, 3 of them will be ribbiting their way through the rest of Miramar. And we do have Dark Esports on their way to the sandy beaches of San Joaquin. So let's go ahead and send them a couple of umbrella drinks. Let's go. How's it going? It's going pretty good. If I didn't have so many crashes, it would be much better. But so far, so good. Alright, so we do have the exfoliator going through Monte Nuevo, slowing things down. You know, but we still have this fight right on over here. Forgive my late replies. I just woke up. Well, good morning. Oh, right when we got on over here. Peace Esports. Let's check in on Wolf. Wolf is with us this time. Hello, Wolf. Welcome back. Let me check on the man, Mr. Man. What you gonna do? I don't think you're gonna be able to get over to Mr. Top ZZ because he does have Sasquatch. I don't know. What is your name? Abu. Abu. I like that. That's easier to say for me, guys, because you guys know I can't English. Alright. Oh, no. Here he comes. It looks like Man trying to get on back there. Did he get knocked? I did miss it. No, Man's going to be able to get him picked back up. Look at this. For peace. Oh, and a boo right under this. Under the RV. Oh, no. And that boy coming up and over the top. So now let's see what's going on between the duo for the Peace Esports. And while we do that, let me go ahead and check in on the map. Make sure that you guys aren't missing any other of the fights that are going on. It does look like Monte Nuevo. It may still be hot, but Wolf is still pretty okay. Ooh, nice little jiggle movement here, and it does look like Wolf's gonna be able to get that. Right to the face, the boy. Here's some 45s in your name, and now we've got a boo and Mike coming right up underneath BKL, and Wolf did get knocked and all that, so now he came out too wide around that corner, so now we do have Peace coming in. This is Team 20, Team. Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday night. Woo! One day till the weekend, and we are here with the Unholy Thursday night $40 cash scrims. We have got full stacked and packed lobby. Let's go through these slots. Anuxify. I am such a big fan of you. Hello, Anuxify. In slot 3, Syndra Esports. Slot 4, Almost There. Slot 5, Homeless Esports. Slot 6, The Retardos Gaming. I am super tired though, so I hope I fit right in there. Slot 7, XO Elites. In slot 8 are the Real Gunners Esports. Slot 9, our Hexfall. We gotta get the Optimus in there. You know the ones. Slot 10, Road to Death. Slot 11, Rain Esports. Slot 12, Underrated. Hello, Starry. Slot 13, No Second Chances. Slot 14 are the 777 Esports. In slot 15, TNT Esports. In slot 60, Velocity, and there's a Nuxify, big fan of Nuxify, big fan. Slot 17 are the 4 Hunters. In slot 18 are Blacklist. There they are. Slot 19 are the Golden Eagles NA. Look at, they have great avatars. I wonder if they're brothers. In slot 20, we have Spider. Hello, Spider. Hello, Dusku. I see you. Ooh, we got a Mazexis player in here. I wonder which one. In slot 21, Red Alert. Ooh, you know I have to say that, guys. You know I do. I just like the name. Slot 22, our White Shadow. Pratty. Oh, Bia. Hello there, Pratty. Alright, so there are your teams tonight. And shout out to LEG and the staff over at the Unholy. They are sponsoring tonight's UC giveaway. All you have to do is take a screenshot of your like and subscribe. Get it over to the giveaway channel in their Discord server. And they will get a list for me. I will put it on the wheel of names, and then we will spin tonight. And one of you are going home with, well, you guys are going to get some UC shipped right to your game. So it's easy peasy. Where 1 minute past hard start. So let's see how our teams are doing. It looks like, looks like everyone. And hello, S. Ooh, we only have a duo for underrated 12. Yes, underrated. Starry, get your boys in there. Rain, Ghosty, get your butt in slot 11. You are needed. Oh, look at this. All four of them with the same blank avatar. And we are missing one from Red Alert, so oh, we got 2 Verks. You guys know how I love when you guys have the same name, so you will be 209. 209. Alright guys, let's go. Let's see. Looks like, oh, Spider. Godzilla. Oh, Godzilla, or what, however. You guys know I cannot sing that. You guys know I can't sing. You guys already know that. Even if I could sing, I can't ever remember the words to song. Mambe! Is that you, Mambe? I found out recently that Mambe is a neighbor of where I used to live. I just about fell over when he posted something on Instagram. It was like, oh my God. I'm such a huge fan of Mr. Mambe. Mambe. He's a T1 player. He used to be an ace of spades. He's been in all sorts of teams for our pro teams. Oh, he goes way back, guys, way back. He even went to PUBGM, Pakistan this year for us. Ooh, hope you guys got to see some of that. I did. All right, let's go ahead and put the iPad up so we are set and ready. We're headed into Erangel. Let's roll, boys. Boop. Nope, I was off. Off by 2 seconds. Obi-Wan with the membership. Hello, Obi-Wan. Thank you. Thank you, Obi-Wan. Hola, fam. Hola to you. Alright. Bienvenidos a los juegos, Obi-Wan. Alright, so let's see. Who do we want to jump with tonight? Let's see. I was asked not to spectate some of these people. I'm gonna go with the Nuxify. I gotta give him some screen time love. You guys already know I absolutely love to watch this guy with his sniper. LG! Sorry, I did start late. Oh, I barely noticed, LG. I barely noticed. Alright, I hope my stream is cooperating at your end. It seems to be okay at this end. It was not being nice to me, but it does seem to be doing okay. Let's check out our first flight path. We're coming in from just to the north of shooting range, going down and across. We're over here by the gas station, by the Coops compound, by the West Jasnaya Bridge, going across the top of the volcano area, down and along Walmart, prison, shelter, out the edge of Milta Power Peninsula. There is your flat path. Obi-Wan, thank you so much, Obi-Wan, thank you. So, jumping off early, it looks like we got Homeless jumping right there with Exo Elites. We know that Exo Elites do always go to that South George area, but I'm not sure. Homeless may be taking over the North George. Let's see, we do have a team. Well, I'm not exactly sure what underrated are doing, but they've got one going to Severny. Maybe the other one headed over to get the car. I'm about to sneeze, guys. My allergies are terrible. If I sneeze, I'm sorry. Alright, so let's see what else is happening. We got all sorts of chaos right here in Rosshawk. I'm going to go ahead and put Rozhok up on the screen for you guys, and let's check in on the map, see what else everyone is doing. It does look like we've got a couple of teams going in and across Potato, but you can see that Rozhok is the hot spot at the moment, and right down at the end, Power Peninsula. We've got 3 teams down here as well. Velocity right there with rain, so alright. Ooh, Mumbai already up to an elimination. I was looking over at the map. Let me get in here. We do have Hexfall Wolverine over here. We've got a couple of them from Road to Death. And we also have Team 22, the White Shadows over here with Pratty. If this is the original Pratty, then Pratty and Mumbai are right on top of each other. Mumbai, you got to be careful because we got the WST Turtle right there. But look at this. Mumbai has his whole back clear by the rest of his team. So he does have oversight. And then we've got a split between Team 22. Turtle down here in the dip, and then we've got up at the top of the hill, you can see his teammate Pratty. So, and then right between them are Road to Death. Road to Death does not have the greatest. Let's check in and see what Batman does he even have any weapons? Ooh, all 9s. Yuck. Yuck. Batman, not exactly happening. And there is the box that must have been, oh, Jot. Mumbai got Jot. And Rain. Look at Rain. Rain running people over there. Over there at Power. And we are going to Military Base Island, guys. Oh, it looks like Road to Death getting ready to push up onto Pratty. This is the original Pratty. He is getting prepared for that. Look at that outfit. What do you guys think of this mummy outfit? Do you guys like the Glacier Mummy? Pratty. Ooh, he's got the DBS, guys. Are we going to have 12 gauge to the face? Ooh, he thought about it. Let's see. How you going to protect this? LEGOB, I love you too. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Thank you, LEGOB. Thank you so much. Alright, so Pratty getting down off that roof, and we still have the duo from Road to Death. We got sticky bombs going off. You guys know I love the sticky bombs. Pratty trying to use that DBS. Oh, Batman. Right there. Was that Batman? No, it was not Batman. Batman's going around the backside. Look at that. Batman using his abilities to fly on out of that, and we can see that Turtle is getting pushed down below. Oh, Pratty, no. The Batman with the knife, and Turtle on fire. We got flaming turtles. We got bombs coming in through the stairways. Turtle on fire again. Turtle. Oh, Mumbai, did you even break a sweat? All right, so now it is Syndra Esports, and they are headed up to Batman. Batman is the last one still standing up here for Road to Death. So now, let's see how these guys are starting to come on down. We do have, oh, Nuxify. Nuxify was knocked up here by Rain Esports. Oh, and we still have Rain on the backside. Ghosty, you did get in here. There's the Ghosty Momosty. He's in all his golden gloriousness. Let's see what Ghosty's doing. Looks like he's getting ready to push up on the rest of them. Ghosty finding a little bit of that nade. But he is, look at this. We do have Baba G coming up and around. Velocity. Ooh, Velocity getting some rain with those nades over there. Ghosty, what are you doing? Ghosty Momosty. Alright, so nades going off every direction. It does look like Nuxify is still knocked over there. Velocity there. Oh, Ghosty. Oh, I got off you right when that happened. Alright, so let's see. We do have a chance to check out what is happening on the map. I'm going to go ahead and put that up. It looks like Batman is going to breathe for a minute, so let's see what else is happening. We do have 2 teams right on top of each other over here in Yasnaya Poliana. Hello, Sunshine. So we do have Team 21. Red alert. Woody, woody. Red, oh, deal. Deal of a lifetime. Alright, so let's see. Let's check in on Hunter. We did lose Mickey. Let's check in on Hunter. Shaggy. I need that song. Sunshine, what's that Shaggy song? I need it in my head. Alright, so let's see. Velocity, were we able to save? We saved a Nuxify, but we lost Koozie. Alright, so we did lose Rain Esports, and look at this. The bot getting 3 of those eliminations onto Rain Esports over at the Melta Power. Now the West Bridge is really getting filled up over here. So let's check in on all the chaos that's happening. We got teams going. Yes, I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Alright, so we have Team 6 over here, the Retardos. We've got Real Gamers Esports and Team 14, 777 Esports. I hear all sorts of fireworks going off. Let's see if we can find out where the fireworks displays are going. And it was maybe up here, but I see them right on top of each other down here as well. Let's see what's happening. 777 getting pulled up on over here by RTS, which are the Retired Boss Gaming. Oh, right. Oh, the nade. Did you knock him upstairs when he knocked you with that nade, though? Let me see what's going on. Look at that. Yuda up here. Oh, no. And that crew, I think he was the one that got knocked at the top. So now it is just up to Beta. Beta is the last one still standing for the Retardos Gaming. And we still have at least 2 of them. There comes the third one. Sticky bomb. Boom. Alright, so we are getting everybody picked back up. We might have Shoy picked back up. Ooh, he came out and around right when, oh, and there they go. But look at this. Schwez, did you get the 4-piece? We've got an extra one over here. I'm not sure who you found over here. I'm not sure if that was a squad wipe or not, but we did lose Retardos Gaming to 777. So I think that may have been a squad wipe, guys. Look at this. Let's give some screen time, love, and respect to the 4 eliminations. All right. So we are centering right around the entire military base. We still have homeless way up in this northeast or west section. Green was killing it in duos yesterday. I wouldn't say that so much. Uh-oh, almost there. Oh, almost there, running into the Golden Eagles NA. Oh, no, that was a nice 6-time spray. Let me check in on the Hui K. Oh, Hui K. Let's check in on Gooby. Gooby coming on down. And we do have Fears across here. So now let's see. Can Fear. Oh, we are down to just a duo now for the Golden Eagles NA. And let's see. Did we lose anybody for Almost There? No, Almost There are still a full 4-man team. But Fears is a full 4-man team himself. We'll stay here for just a minute. Ghosty, I saw you in your golden gloriousness. I did see you in my match. Alright, so I can't really get any closer because the teams are still really spread out. I'm not sure how Fear is going to get out of this, so I kind of want to stay here and see how he solves this problem. Oh, 90 with that jump down off the cliff and the S12K. So now Kubi is the last one still standing. Now look at him looking across the way where his team once was. I think he might take these shots. Let's stay here for one more second, guys, and see. He sees 90 right there. Look at that, 90. And then we do have the Gutsy guy right on down below. Gutsy guy is down right in there. I'm not sure if Kubi saw him in that water right on that edge line, but it does look like he's going to go ahead and head towards zone as well. He may run into Velocity because Velocity's just on the other side, and we know that Velocity heard all those shots. But let's go over to the West Bridge and find out what's going on with TNT right over here with the Real Gunners Esports. Let me check in on Never Sad. Oh, Nemo's been knocked. Let's see where the rest. So it's a 2-2 split across the bridge. So we've got Neverside. I think he may be trying to get up to Nemo, but I'm not sure. Oh, they are pushing up. Look at Johnny coming right up and through Neverside. Woo! Almost cliff diving there. So let's see. Or is it? But she caught me on the... What? Oh, I missed what you guys are saying. I can't keep up. Alright, so let's see what's going on. We've got Homeless coming down along the Pacific Coast Highway, along the California coast. Let's see what is going on over here. Let's see. We've got all sorts of chaos over here. We do have TNT getting pulled up on by the Real Gunners. Oh, I think we just lost Nemo. We did lose Nemo. We got Neverside up there. TNT, Unknown coming up and around, but Unknown is down to about 5 HP coming out of that blue. So we got all the chaos happening, and our zone is still closing. We still have teams on both the east and the west. Oh, Neverside. No, so now we are down to just Coffin over here, and we still have 3 teams over here. We still have the Real Gunners right here on your screen, and now TNT in this fight, but here comes no second chances, and boom, S12K 12 gauge sandwich for lunch. Alright, so what is happening up there? Ooh, Tino, let's go over to Unknown, see what Unknown is doing. He is poking his nose over here into no second chances, and we did see that Chino God was knocked over here, but it does look like Boy is going to be able to pick him back up. And now here comes the rest of his team. You can see that up in the upper right hand corner. So we do have, as always, the grays are together this time, but the darker grays are the Real Gunners, and the lighter, I said that backwards still. The lighter grays are no second chances. The darker colors are TNT. Ooh, Velocity! You guys are drowning. What are you guys doing? Oh, they're trying to swim over here, guys. Look at this. No! Unexify. Don't let it happen. We still have Homeless coming down and around that coastline, too. They are just driving the coast. I am sure they are looking for a hovercraft, but... still, they got to get into zone. We're in stage 3. It's not a terrible stage to be in, but I think, oh, Nuxify, you made it. Nuxify, the sole survivor, but now you are right underneath Spy. Oh, Spy is right above you. What are you doing, Dusku? And Spider. They are down to just a duo way over on this edge, but they are in zone. So now, let's see, Homeless. I don't know what Homelesses are going to be able to do because they still have the 2 teams over here, the 2 gray teams. Let's see what's going on. And they are not ready to move in and across, and they are not ready to move out and across. And they're both duos with a full 4-man team coming right up and in on them. So let's see what's going on over here. Yes, all 4 of them are coming at them. Homeless. So let's see. Let's see if they can, any of these teams can get across, because we do have 777 gatekeeping all these teams, and they're coming right up and in, guys. They are right here in the mix now. Unknown, I'm sure, just heard this coming up right over the top of them. And let's see. Oh, I think Samar might have been up there. Let's see. Oh, Samar with his back to him. So now it is just up to Unknown. You've got the rest of them, all 4 of them from Homeless, coming right up and in on you. So while we watch this, let's go ahead and scroll on in. And it does look like somebody just got taken out. And I don't think it was a Nuxify that got him, but it could be. What you got? Anuxified does not have a spike. It does. Oh, unknown. Does not have a sniper right now, so I'm not sure who that was. But let's see what's going on now because Samar, the sole survivor of TNT, now getting pulled up on by all four of them from homeless, throwing those nades out. And I don't think he connected with any of them. He does have an off angle up at the top. So, oh, that off angle didn't take those shots. Now they're taking those shots. I think the off angle might. Hello, Suloji. Oh, that Molly by Mr. Man himself for the win. He was able to get that Molly right up and in onto Samar. Now they've got all the cars and loot they could want. Look at this, the parking lot once again. But now they are going to run right over here into 777 on this bridge. And it does look like there are a few teams up here. Oh, what a bridge camp. Homeless coming right up and in on the Shing right here. And I think there's only a solo left over here now for homeless. Reevy, turning back around. I don't know what you're going to be able to do now because you are a long way from home, my friend. A long way. Let me go ahead and put the iPad up there so you guys can see where all your teams are. We are still crushing everyone in, but we are down to 11 teams. 11 teams in this zone. So we do have a couple of teams already up on at the observatory. Hexfall. Ooh, Hexfall getting ready to get into the fight over here with Underrated. So let's see what's going on over here. Hello, Starry. Oh, came out. That sliding down that hill, that is the hardest to beat over here. We got Zeus trying to get those shots across. And let's see, Optimus coming right on down on the other side of this, coming right up and in onto Zeus. Zeus is able to get in and out of there. It is a 1v1 on the side of this cliff. The cliff that Optimus slid right on down. Oh, Optimus was 1 HP. And he does get Zeus out. And there goes Eggsy. So there they go to Hexfall. Hexfall did have some issues. Phoenix did get and he got taken out by the top of the observatory. The people up at the top almost there. And let's see, where is everybody else? All right, so they are all coming right up and in. Let me see what the Blacklist are doing. They are a duo up here at the top of the hill, but they do have the bird's eye of zone at this point still. And now, look at this, Mambe. You and the boys are running right into the 4 hunters. Scarface at the other end. What you gonna do, Mambe? How you gonna get across this bridge? Because you are getting gate kept. Where is Mambe? Oh, Mambe's gonna push him right on out of there. Look at that. Right when we switched over to Mambe, he's able to get one of the bridge campers knocked over at the other end of the bridge. Let's see who was it that is knocked over here. Scarface, did he get you? The play zone got Scarface. So Hunter and Shaggy are getting on out of there, but now Hunter and Shaggy do have not only Syndra Esports, but they are coming right up and in onto Golden Eagle NA. Kubi with that pump action. Oh, and in the back by Shaggy. So now let's see, Wiz, what are you doing over here? Look at this. They're keeping an eye on everything, but the zone is closing. We'll stay here with Wiz for just a second while I go ahead and scroll on in. Let's see if we can see just where everyone is. Let me go ahead and put that up while I poke my nose, figure out where the next crazy fight's going to be, because I think we're going to have some chaos over here on this north side. We do have Homeless. Homeless made it in. How did he get from the west bridge all the way to the east bridge that fast? That's what I want to know. And look at this, Schwez is up to 6 eliminations over here for 777. But Blacklist still up at that top, still has all those views right on down on top of everyone. Look at this. Trying to find Schwez. Woo! They made it across the road. Oh, that was craziness. Alright, so we're down to 7 teams. Everybody is pretty much in zone. Yeah, I don't see anybody out in the blue now. So they're either in the play zone or, oh no, they're getting picked apart from the team at the top of the observatory. But we also have, look at this, 4 hunters are in the Witcher Tower right down below them as well. So now, what else is going on? Exo Elites. The Exo Elites are now out in the blue. We are in stage 5. Exo Elites do need to push on in because the blue is really going to be their biggest enemy at this point. The blue chunks. It hurts. Alright, let's see if we can find Exo Elites. Nope, they're not even close enough here to get on over here. Let's check in on Optimus. Optimus! Oh, he's been knocked over here. So Chopra is the last one still standing. We've got almost there, down all along this edge. They are just cleaning up the edge of the zone. And I think there goes Optimus for a Hexfall. And I'm not sure. Nope, I see him over there. I thought I saw he was knocked. But let's go ahead and, oh, we moved off the observatory. So Blacklist does need to come down off that hill. And Optimus on the backside trying to hold off all 4 of them. Oh, it's Chopra. Oh, and Blacklist from the top of the hill. Now, almost there. We'll be able to heal up the rest of their team and get on over. So now let's get on into zone. Look at this, guys. Nobody is in zone at this moment. So let me check in on Wiz. Where is Wiz? See how he's going to be able to get around. He does have this ridge line, but he also has a team at his back. And that team is XO Elites. Oh, Lucky 777. Not feeling it right about this minute. He's got a road to cross. I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that we'll go across the road and up into that line right here. Look at that line. Let's get on over there and check in on 777. See what they are doing because they are now getting pushed up and in. And there goes Ravi just driving right on through the middle of all that. Was that in a hovercraft? Let's check in on Ravi. No, Ravi got found by Hasta la vista, baby. Oh, Schwez, you are the last one still standing. Schwez up to 6 eliminations and trying to get those shots across onto Shaggy. So Shaggy down to about 5 HP. And we're down to the top 4 teams. Now, let me see. Almost there. Dominating the zone. Look at this. Only team in zone are almost there. We do have the 4 hunters to the west, and we've got the 777 and Exo Elites. We got the Exo Elites coming up right behind 777. Look at the nade. The nade right on over onto Asta over here, and Hunter still coming up and around. Hunter trying to find the gutsy guy. The gutsy guy right on over here. Let's see, what are you looking at, Gutsy? You know that the 4 hunters are coming on down. I no longer see the Exo Elite, so Lucky did not make it across that street. So now, look at how far across the street. Oh, I thought he had you, Gutsy guy, but Gutsy guy ready for the nade, Shaq nade, and oh, he does get that knock over onto Shaggy, but now it is a 1v1, and Schwez just heading right across onto the 4 hunters in the hovercraft, jumps out. Oh, but Hunter is able to get him down. So now it is Hunter versus 10. Let me see if I can get this. Oh, come on, where's my mouse? Come on. And let me get Hunter on here. There you go. At least we have them. And here comes the hovercraft going right across, and Hunter does have that 12 guy. Oh, the backup play with with the hovercraft. Not what I expected to happen, and I know that Hunter thought that he was gonna jump out. He was gonna give some more 12 gauge sandwiches for lunch. And 777 Esports coming in first with 12 eliminations. Schwez with 8 of those by himself. GG's. Coming in second are the 4 Hunters with 10 eliminations. And almost there. Coming in third with 8 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores. 4 through 6. 7 through 9. 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, 19 and 20. What a messed up zone. Sheesh, says Obi-Wan. Yes, it was. Coming, going all out. There we go. For Hunters Hunter. 8 elimination. 1,296 damage. We'll be jumping with the 4 Hunters Hunter when we come right back. Don't forget to get your screenshot of your like and subscribe over to the Unholy Discord. And I will be right back. Slayers, guys. Peace going over to Sandhawk. Alright, we do have 3 teams right on over here and see what's going on now with Balestra. Hello, Gamma. Gamma. And we are over here with Entity and Team 13, the 4 big blues. Just over here by the Hacienda. My first clue was Hacienda on the mini-map. Because I smart like that, guys. I smart like that. Alright, so let's see what's going on. The hate is going out and around. That is not hated tonight. That is the 4 big booms, unless somebody did not put it in right. Ooh, look at this. We have the X-Stars in a fight as well. Let me see where we can find that fight. Where are the X-Stars? Are they over here? With the Napalehane. Let's see. No. Yes, it is. The X-Stars right on over here. Chris has been knocked, but we do have... Oh, Sandy Sir has been taken down and out. Oh, he's going to get Thurston. Get in over there. No, they can't get over to him fast enough. 444. Are you the last one still standing? No, he does have Curse over here as well. 4 for the X-Stars. So now the X-Stars 444 down to 1 HP as Napalehane coming out and around the corner. So now Napalehane is just down to Zenitsu. So we'll stay here for just a minute. Can he get that res off? And we do have all these teams spreading out over here to the north. And X-Star finishing off the Napalehane over in Monte Nuevo. Let me go ahead and put the iPad up there so you can get on to your teams, figure out where your teams are, because they are all on their rotations coming into zone, and most of them seem to be landing right on top of each other. So let me see what's going on over here, see if the fight is getting ready to start out between Team 22 and First Esports. So let's get over here, check it out. We are right on to the south of Radio Tower Hill, south of San Martin. So Saka, do you know that you've got a full team right behind you? I'm sure he does, but he's not too worried about it because Spider is down here, down below. So they are looking up that hill at him. So now let's see what's going on. Our zone does shift and it goes to the northwest. We are centering around Monte Nuevo over by Lidrilla. So most of these teams do have to rotate into zone and find their position. We do have a little bit of that western wall in here, but only about 5, maybe 10%, if that. So we do have a minute to put that iPad up so you can watch the rotations of your teams as they are all that wobble man not sounding so good, not at all. So let's see. I'm just checking in on the teams, guys, while you guys check in on your teams over on the iPad. And right now they're all in these all in their rotations. I'm going to come on over, put the flash guy back up onto the screen, give him a few minutes because they are, look at this, they are closing in on team, I think that was the Mobile Warriors. Yes, the Mobile Warriors, team 19 right down below him. And Flash God is watching him. He is driving right alongside of him. And I'm pretty sure he's seen them. He's just trying to figure out where they are. And W, yes, W Fluffy. LEG, it is your mission tonight to figure out how to say his name correctly. Well, my mouth will not say that word. Is it coffee? Am I close? Coffee? Sound like I'm gulping hard. I think Fluffy is better. Alright, so let's see what else is going on. What else? Alright, so yeah, as you can see, everybody is really on the rotations. We really don't have anything going on, but I do feel like the real gunners are coming up onto the Mobile Warriors. So we'll stay here for just a minute more while we watch the teams on the rotations there. I'll just, I mean, look way up at the top of the map. Who is this? Team 21. No second chance. They are coming all the way up and around the north side of Crater Fields to come on down and into zone. So that's kind of a crazy little path. We got first going across around the outside of Monte Nuevo, both north and south of Monte Nuevo, and meeting up on the backside. So they're taking that far west position up on that ridge line, which is one of those compounds that I like over in that western edge. So I approve. Let me go get my stamp of approval. Like you guys care what if I approve or not. I know. Too easy, not so easy. So there. So let's see what else is going on. Ooh, let's check in on the 4 sexy frogs. I see Joy Boy is over here picking a fight with Velocity. Let me check in on the Nuxify. He's got the SKS again. Now, as I said, this guy is one crazy sniper. If he gets you in that sight, you are down. You are a crate. And so I like to keep an eye on that. Ooh, what's happening up here? I just saw Zeeks. I saw. Oh, coaching, oh God. Team 21, no second chance. You better get on. Oh, from the top, Gamma. From the top. Look at this. He's got the bird's nest up here. The eagle's nest at the top. So he's got all this area right on down here. He's right over here at Mount Kilimanjaro. Alright, so what did I see? Look at all this chaos going on over here at this west side. Hello, Chris from the X Stars and you guys. Hello everyone, are you ready to see these scores coming in? Oop, oop, oop. Wrong button. There we go. Coming in first. 777 Esports, 22 total points. Coming in second, the 4 Hunters Esports, 16 total points and almost there at 13. What do you guys think of these beautiful results? Infected Edits OPOP. Look at how gorgeous the results are. He is an artist for sure. Let me put that iPad up so you guys can see that we have not started yet. And I'm going to take another deep breath because it's like, I keep trying to breathe in, breathe out. Through the nose, out the mouth, trying to get my anxiety levels down because it is fighting me hard tonight. But guys, we are going to do our best to get these guys the best stream I can give them because I love them all. I got to collect them all. Got to get them Alright, so underrated, missing a couple. Rain, Ghosty, your presence is needed once again. Let's check in on Team 17, which are the 4 hunters. We gotta get Hunter in there. Hunter was our top fragger. Need to show him some screen time love. Spider, we are missing one. Dusku, where's your 4th? And then we've also got Team 21, Red Alert. Be-doo, be-doo, be-doo. I do that solely for my entertainment value. If you guys are not entertained, y'all highnesses, I'm sorry. Oh, but let's look at the sheet. Look at the sheet. Look at that sheet. Look at that sheet. Alright, so let me get that off the screen. Let me show you our last match. Top fragger. 4 hunters. Hunter coming in with 8 eliminations. 1,296 damage. That fragger was fragging. So let's give him some screen time love. Get me off that screen. And 4 hunters. Hunter, where are you? I know you're in here. Aw, man. I scrolled right on past him. 17. There we go. 17. Ooh. They did not come on in. So we're going to go with Shaggy. Scarface, you know I love you. And we'll put Shaggy up there. Maybe Hunter will sneak in here, but we'll go with the 4 hunters down to a duo at the moment. Mambe on my main screen. I like it. Alright, so I think we are all set and ready. Hopefully we will get through this next match. And I'm going to continue in through the nose, out through the mouth. We are coming up from Prison Island minus Del Sur, going across minus Divide, Chumacera, Power Grid, well, more to the east of Power Grid, over the top of San Martin Water Treatment, in right on that western edge of Toro Munda. So there's your flight path, very central, coming up from the southeast direction. Beautiful flight path, beautiful skies here in sunny Miramar. Please fasten y'all seatbelt because it's about to get sweaty. Alright, what is going on? We do have the real gunners already off. We've got XO Elites down in Via Del Mar. We've got, let's see, which team is this? Team 21, Red Alert. It looks like Red Alert's going to take over Chumacera out to themselves. We do have the 4 hunters going with, let's see, the White Shadows. Almost there. They are all headed over to that Bigotto area. We do have quite the line headed over towards the El Pozo Crater Fields. Those look like some of them are starting to break off, so maybe not so many headed over to El Pozo. So let me see what's going on with the rest of them. It looks like everybody is pretty separated. Oh, we do have the fight in Bigotto. Let's get on over to Bigotto because we've already lost one. That turtle getting one of those eliminations, and there goes the other. Oh, it was the 4 hunters, the duo, taking out in Picado very early by Team 22, the White Shadows. He's using that vector. So let's check in on this line that's headed right across over here into El Pozo. We do have 3 teams that you can see on the mini map right here. We do have Road to Death up here, and over here we got TNT, but Road to Death are already in the fight with Team 6, the Retired Gaming. Ooh, Road to Death on to just a duo. Let me stay with Jot for just a second because we do have a fight going on up in Cruz de Valle at the moment too. So I want to check on Ghosty and the boys. It's not Ghosty, so I'm not sure. Ghosty, you decided not to join us over here with, oh, it's Syndra. So Mambe and his boys over here with Ghost or Rain Esports. Ghosty, you might as well change your team name to Ghosty Esports, because that's how I say it every single match. Looks like we were able to get Nova pick back up Batman down to about a third of his health. And let's see, Jot, the only one that's full health, but here comes the push by the retired Dos. And let's see, what are you gonna do, Jot? They're coming at you all 4 directions, and we still have TNT at that southwest edge of El Pozo as well. So let's see. Ooh, Batman with that nade right up and over. Jot! Ooh, we were just eyeball to eyeball. I think that nade took Jot a moment. We still have the trio over here in Cruz de Valle as well. Jot, oh, he came in and got you. So now Batman, Batman got a 3-piece. Look at this, Batman over here onto Retired Dos Gaming, and there goes Syndra over with the Rain Esports. Almost said the Ghost. Oh, and Hexfall coming in over here as well, the Cruz de Valle. So now Rainy is the last one still standing between 2 different teams. So now let's see. I don't know if Batman's going to be able to hold off. He does have a fresh level 2 helmet, and he does have a messed up level 2 vest, but I don't see TNT pushing up on them too quickly at this point, but they are not that far away. So let's get on over here, find out what's happening between Hexball and Syndra. So they are coming up face to face in just a moment. And I think you can see that that's about the only 2. We do have Velocity Lynx up by Homeless. It looks like Lynx is trying to get as much information as he can in Tormunda. Oh yeah, it is Tormunda, or I mean Homeless up in Tormunda. So Lynx is over here. Let's see. Are you? Oh, he is just checking the weather. He is making cloud animals, guys. All right, so let's go. Let's go ahead and scroll on back. And while we have a minute, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and put the iPad back up while I poke my nose around and find out where the next fight's gonna be. I think we're gonna head back on over to El Pozo and check in on TNT with Road to Death, and I'm going to give Batman just a little more screen time since I did miss some of his. Oh, Unknown coming right up in here. Oh, Batman down to about 1 HP. No, Batman, there they go. That was way too fast. TNT pushing right up and in on the duo. So TNT, the final winners of El Pozo. They are going to have to move on out, though, because the zone is going to move them along. So let me go ahead and put that iPad back up so you guys can check in on where your team is. If you want me to check in on a team, just let me know in the YouTube chat, because YouTube, I've been asked a couple of times, and yes, I am only streaming on YouTube right now until I get everything back up and fixed. And it looks like Reevy is getting pretty close over here to Syndra, so while we're waiting for him to go ahead and do the rotations, we'll keep an eye on the iPad for the rotations. But for now, there's really nothing going on. I'll go ahead and put that back up there because nobody wants to see people looting. Let's get on over here and see. He was going straight up that wall. We're over here at the Picado Mountain. Oh, Hexfall got into a fight. Where's this? Oh, I think Hexfall drove. I think they drove straight up and in over here into the blacklist. So now, yep, the 2 brown teams. I'm telling you, these teams are like magnets to each other. Chopra has been knocked, so now it's down to Wolverine. And oh, that was rough. Alright, so Phoenix is the last one still standing for Hexfall as they coming up onto Blacklist. Chopra is still out in the open, knocked. And I think Phoenix driving right on by, trying to figure out where they all are. Phoenix, he's going to take this fight. At the moment, it is a 1v3 because Chopra has not been picked back up, and he is jumping out with this DBS. So we'll stick here for a minute. See if Phoenix, on the aggressive, see if he can take on all 4 of them from Blacklist, because it does look like, oh, Chopra does get taken down. He doesn't get picked back, and the rest does not finish off. So Phoenix now in a 1v3 over here. Golden Eagles just found someone. I just saw it on the elimination feed, but I did miss who that fight was with. Look at Phoenix with that. Oh, there goes Phoenix for Hexfall. Now let's see if we can figure out where the Golden Eagles have migrated. Let's see. Oh, right on over here. Let's see. Who are you gonna fight with? Team. Oh, no second chances. So Kubi coming right up and in. One of them from the Golden Eagles, and Tena has been knocked. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Tenia. I try, guys. I try. And Hui K, you guys know I love me some Hui K. Let me check you up on the Kubi over here getting ready. Fear up on that ridge. Look at this. Fear right up there taking those shots with. Whoa, what a nade. Takes out 2 of them. And so now, no second chances. Kubi coming right up and over onto Chino God. Chino God is the last one still standing. And they know from Fear up on top of that ridgeline, they know that Chino is right on over here. Chino coming out on that wide swing. Does get the knock on the 1, but Hui K finishing that off. Kubi with 3 of those eliminations, 2 of them with a nade that we caught on stream. GG's Golden Eagles NA. Alright, so now let's get back over to Homeless. It looks like Homeless right over here with Syndra. Mambe, what's happening over on your side of the world? Let's see. It does look like they are pushing up. Sick boy over here throwing those nades. Trying to get those nades over onto Kieran. Kieran, I see you, Kieran. I see you. Let's see what Kieran is doing over here. Oh, he's watching his Mr. Man driving right on by Mr. Man for the win. Watching that nade going right up and over the top of his head. And he didn't even duck, guys. He just kept right on going. Alright, what are we going to do here? Let's go ahead and scroll on in. And it doesn't look like there's any other active fights at the moment, so it's just the duo from Syndra. We lost Mambe. I missed when we lost Mambe, but we also lost Baba G. So it's Kieran and Bob now, and Kieran's still trying not to get pinched. Oh, the nade by the sick boy. So now it's just up to Bob. Syndra Bob. Are you Bob? Are you the original Dauntless S2 Shoot to Survive Bob? Is this the same Bob, or is Bob just just another Bob? Alright, that's my question. Let's get on down to Las Leone area. We got Spider over here in a fight with Real Gunners Esports. Let me check in on Mr. Spy. And oh, there goes Kieran, the run over. Is Bob leaving on out. And we do have, look at this, we've got 777 over here. We've got the Real Gunners Esports over here. XO Elites over here. So let's check in on where everybody is down here. Let's get on over here and check in on the airdrop, because we all love that airdrop. Alright, so what is happening up at top of the hill? I don't see it. I don't see a lot going on here. Let me go ahead and recenter the iPad for a second. Let me scroll on in. I think that's about good. You'll be able to see where all your teams are. There's nobody on that eastern edge, just so you guys know. I'm not cutting anybody off. And where'd that team go over here? Oh, there they are. Monte Nuevo. I see him. Let me go ahead and put the iPad up there so you guys get a better idea where your teams are. Like I said, there's no one on that eastern edge, so I'm not cutting anybody off on you. So, and then we do have that team coming down from Monte Nuevo. If you can see them, they're the great team coming on down. That is TNT coming out of El Pozo going through Monte Nuevo. Alright, so let's get back to the live stream now. We do have a couple of teams sandwiched in. Let's go check in on Spider, because Spider is sandwiched between the Real Gunners on that cliffside, and we also have Underrated over here in the grays right behind. Look at this. They are so close, right on top of each other. Underrated Zeus trying to see Neverside up on that ridge line. Alright, what else do we see? What else? This is mostly what is going on. We might have the Golden Eagles NA running right into Team 22. I do see that they are pretty close to each other. Let me scroll on in just a little more while we have a chance. Let me put the iPad up there so you can find it. Find your teams, because we still have 14 teams in here and they are all getting pretty crushed in on top of each other now. Alright, let's see. Let's make sure. It does look like the Golden Eagles may miss the team. Not exactly sure. The White Shadows are all in that line. Let me show you what I am seeing right here. The Golden Eagles looks like they're going up and around, but they may run into Velocity. You can see Velocity are still coming in from the blue, so Velocity is gonna have to heal up. We are in stage 3, so it shouldn't be that bad. Almost there came in. Look at that. Almost there came in. Where is almost there? Because we did get that knock over onto the Real Gunners up at the top. There they are, right across the way, and they are coming up and over the back. And now it's just up to Flash God. Ooh, Flash God trying to get those shots over onto 90. Gets 90 down to, look at this, 5 HP. And here comes the exfoliator to cover all these boys up, get their skin all fresh and shiny. Alright, so we have Homeless coming right on down. Let me get that iPad off for just a second so we can all look at this. We have Homeless coming down from that northeast. We still have Velocity coming in. The Golden Eagles did miss the White Shadows, but look at this, the White Shadows did end up over here, right on top. I am very clicky today. Right on top of the Golden Eagles NA and Team 21 Red Alert. Be-doo, be-doo, be-doo. Let's see. Let's check in on Red Alert. Oh, or not. Let's go back to the iPad. There we go. Alright, let me scroll on in just a little more so we can really check in. We still have... Looks like Bot way up at minus Generalis. I'm not sure what he is doing. It looks like he's looting a compound. We have Velocity and Kuzi, or Anuxify and Kuzi coming down through Impala. And we do have a fight going off over here. Let's see, Homeless coming right up and in onto Blacklist. And Blacklist, we've already seen them take over a couple of compounds over by the Hacienda del Patron. We saw that earlier. Those farmlands. It looks like Homeless is going to go ahead and head on out. Let me put the map back up over here because I'm almost back in the game over here. Over here. Let's go. Guys, can I have a check on the stream to make sure that it's going okay on your end? If anybody's out there, would you please say yay or nay? Alright, let's go. Let's see what else is happening, guys. What is happening? Let me scroll on in because it's all messed up now. And we still have the teams that need to come out of Leones. Look at all these teams that are in Leones. Let's go on all the way up to this side. See what we can see over here. Pretty. Oh, fear. Do you ever miss any shots? He does not, boys. He does not. The Golden Eagles NA. They're just waiting for the blue zone to push all their little unsuspecting victims right into their lap. And get some major spamming going on. We did lose a couple players over here for Road to Death, and I'm not exactly sure who that was. Let's see. We got a fight between, oh, right on over here, and we did, looks like Underrated got taken out by the XO Elite right on inside of Leones. Now, we are all pushed in, but the Golden Eagles do have to come down off this hill, but we are all trying to push right on in here. Let me see. Zaniel getting taken down. Let's check in on Lucky. And Koi, what are you doing, Koi? We're looking up at the top of that hill. It's almost there in a pretty good spot because they are uphill from most of the chaos down in Las Leon. They are in zone and they don't have a low. They're watching TNT. Asta able to find them. Asta. Alright, so who else is coming in? Spider. Spider is right down here. You can just see the edge of them over here. There's TNT. And let's see what Nighty is doing over on this side. Nighty trying to clear up all these teams in Leones as they are trying to push their way into zone. You can see that some of these teams are in zone right on over here, but they are trying to push across underneath all the rest of these teams. Don't forget, we got the Golden Eagles coming in. That is 777 straight across from 90. Let's get on over Schwez. Schwez. Oh, I'm sorry, Schwez. That gutsy guy. He was able to find you. So now, Shing, what are you going to do? Because you got the Golden Eagles to your north. And then we've got the XO Elites to your south, right on top of you. And oh, Velocity coming right up in onto the Golden Eagles. NA, where is Velocity? I think it was Tana that just got a knock over onto Velocity. There is Velocity coming up right behind him. Unuxify, you got a rough way in the zone, that's for sure. Alright, what is happening? Go ahead and scroll on in just a little bit more. And Nuxify, the last one still standing. We got Road to Death right underneath. Right underneath it was the Blacklist over here. So now Blacklist right here on this eastern edge, trying to gatekeep all these teams from coming up and into zone. And then we got TNT down here towards the south, also trying to gatekeep Spider. You can see Spider right across the way. Let's check in on. It's good. Thank you. Thank you, LEG. Alright. Oh, look at Asta from the top of the hill. I told you that almost there had a really good angle. And now the zone is still closing around. Almost there. Almost there is in zone. One of the few teams in zone out of the 9 teams. Look at all 9 teams. We'll go ahead and scroll. I think we can scroll all the way in now. Let me put the map up so you guys can see just how hard this is going to be for most of these teams to get into zone, because this is mostly uphill into zone. We've got all those Leones teams coming in, and Asta about ready to get pushed up on by Spider and Dusku. So Asta making sure that it is not an easy push up and in, but Spider does have TNT right behind him as well. And Asta did get some damage onto one of them from Spider. Let's check in on Spider. I don't know if I can get over there now that I clicked off of him. Oh, it was Dusku. Dusku did not get knocked though. So now Spider trying to keep the eye down onto TNT, and you can see all these teams even almost there, no longer in zone. The closest teams in zone are the Golden Eagles NA now. So let's get on over to the Golden Eagles, see where we are. No, look at this, they're further out than I thought. Who is it? Oh, Kubi. Kubi was the one that just got knocked. And so everybody trying to get into zone. Blacklist now, right on the edge of zone. Let's get over to Blacklist. And like I said, it's all uphill from here. So all those teams that you see across that way, none of them are in zone. This is mostly your zone right here. Blacklist all right here. So that space right there. Ooh wee, that is a zone. Oh, look at the zone blacklist. There's your zone right in that spot right there. And all these teams, look at all these teams over here on this ridgeline to the west. They all have to push down and in now. We do have some rotations coming in. That compound that TNT are in is not in zone, so very ugly zone to try to come on down and in. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it that way for now. So Anuj, thank you for the membership. Hello Anuj, big fan. Oh my god, it's Anuj. Alright, so now the flick with 1 HP. Oh, I thought he had it, but from across the way, he does get taken out by Blacklist. This all chaos is breaking loose. We are trying to get down into the ravine over here. Asta, Shing from across the way, but then Shing, who did Shing get taken out? Let's see, he took out Asta right as the play zone took him out, and now we are down to the final two teams. We have Samar over here, and let me see the other two. We've got Guts up to 4 eliminations. So let's go ahead and put these on the side by side. You could see, you could barely see. It's a little out of shape now, a little stretched and crushed, but you could see that all 3 players remaining are in this final zone. And we do have Asta coming, or Guts coming up and around onto Samar. Samar being very quiet down here at the bottom. Green OP, no you OP, Anush. Ghosty OP. Alright. So I don't think they know exactly where Samar. Oh, this nade. This nade's gonna come up and over. Does he get Samar with this nade? And that was a nice nade, but they do know where Samar is. Guts trying to get another nade. A return nade over onto Samar, but Samar using this cliffside. And look at that, he had that pump shotty out. Guts getting ready to pop down, and let's see, is this nade gonna drop down onto Samar's head? No, Samar is still in this, guys. He is just using this cliffside right here, but look at this blacklist. We got another one coming up from around the edge, so maybe might even be Guts's partner, XYDZZ. Ooh, they see each other. Look at this. They're trying to get those shots straight on down. Samar straight up, and then L. Oh, what a shot. The pump shotty on the drop down shot. Woo, let's go. Blacklist coming in first with 10 eliminations. Guts with 5 of those eliminations. TNT coming in second with 2 eliminations, and 7. Esports coming in third with 5 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, 19, and a 20. Going all out. Almost there. Gutsy. 5 eliminate. Ooh, 1,378 damage. Gutsy was fragging. GG's. We'll be jumping with Gutsy when we come right back for match 3 of the Unholy Thursday night $40 cash scrims. Don't forget to get your screenshot of your like and subscribe over to the Unholy Discord server, and I will be right back. We are so close. We are so close to the end of this. Oh, one day we will have a nice stream for you guys. One day. Lux just got taken down by the Real Gunners Esports, but we do have another fight right on over here. Let's see what's going on between Hexfall and Spider. I'm going to have to find out from the guys if it's Cider, Spider, Cyper. That's another possibility. I never know. You guys are so rude with your names. Alright, so now let's get on in here. Let's figure out if we can get back into this match. And I'm sorry again, as you guys already know. Alrighty. Alright, so let's go. Let's put this back up on the screen and figure out where. Oh. Veins, are you the last one still standing? Down to 5 HP. No, we do have Turco B as well. Veins gets that heal off as their Hexfall is still coming out and around, and he's down to 1 HP. Oh, he tried. And where is your backup? Turco B, what are you doing? What are you doing? It looks like Turk's gonna try to get on out of there, but look at that. We are still headed over to Monte Nuevo, so we still have all this wide open space on that western edge of Miramar. I'm going to go ahead and chop off that western wall because it's not space that they can land in anyway. Vortex, what are you doing? It looks like Vortex is coming right up and in on the most wanted. They followed right on it behind him, but look at this. We already have... Oh, they have first already up here. Who is that? That's Saka. Saka up at the top. Oh, and he's right on down. Look at this. Looking straight down at him with the ASM. So let's see. The Ekabar. I'm not even sure what the name of this gun is. And here comes Joker and the boys from version 9. We have all these teams. Look at your mini map. There's every color in the rainbow up here. Right across. We got, look at that straight across. Who was that? That was Zeke's that got him. Zeke's right down below Saka. Saka's still finding him. Look at this. Straight across. Alright, so now let's see what's going on over here. Let's see if we can get a bird's eye view. And Saka, you did that just because I was getting ready to go up and above, and I can't move that, so we're just gonna go ahead and come on back and see. Saka does get eliminated. I'm gonna stay with Zeke's for just a second and try to get up. Oh, there we go. We are moving again. So now we do have first up at the tankers, and we've got the Real Gunners Flash God. The last match top fragger, and he is across the street from the rest of his team. And look at that, I can't move my screen. I think it's my internet. I don't know. I have fiber, guys. I bought fiber for you guys. Alright, so now let's see what's going on over here. We do have the X Stars right down here in Monte Nuevo. And we also have Team 21, no second chance coming up. Zeke's is able to get down out of that spray. But look at all the teams we do have on over here. Let's see what else I can do. Flash God getting blessed with the drop. But we also have Velocity coming into Monte Nuevo. Look at all the teams coming in. Centering around Monte Nuevo, we've got, I don't even know how many teams in. Let's see, I think we have 4 teams out of 10 not in Monte Nuevo. So that tells you. Alright, let's go ahead and scroll on in, keep an eye on this map, and look at that. We're going to the north side, to the north of Monte Nuevo. Let me put that up there so you guys get a better idea where this map is going. All that wide open space. So even here in the tankers with Zeke's, we are not in zone. But we do have the Golden Murano of Hacienda del Patron. Alright, so what else is going on? What is happening over here with Hexfall? It does look like, look at this, Chopra down to about 5 HP. But look at that, Hexfall up to 9 eliminations. eliminations, and they still have the 4 sexy frogs right above them. I'm not sure if they were just in the fight, and now it's going to let me move. Look at this. Doo doo. Alright. What else can I tell you guys about? Let's go ahead and scroll on in just a little bit more. And looks like first is going to wrap right around team. Which team is that? Team 20. Look at that. Team 20 right above them, which are the Team Slayers. So the Slayers. I think it's a funny name. Alright, so let's see what is happening. Oh, no. So the X-Stars coming out of Monte Nuevo, coming right up and into all these teams over here. We do have Team 4 over here, the Real Gunners, and Velocity right across the way. Let's see, what are you doing in Nuxify? Let's see. Oh, he's got somebody in his eyes. Who is that? It's a little ant like 900 meters away. So let's see. Who was he pointing at, guys? Who was that, do you think? All the way across. I think that might have been somebody from Hexfall, or maybe all the way across at the Real Gunners. I'm not even sure, to be honest, which direction he was shooting. And let's see. Let's get on over here to Team 21, see what's happening with no second. Hello everyone and welcome back. Are you ready to see these scores? Coming in first, Blacklist with that, or 777 Esports, sorry. With that winner chicken dinner. That was the first match, 32 total points. Coming in second, Blacklist with the winner chicken dinner. I just had to catch up, guys. I just had to catch up with 27 total points, tied with almost there with 4 extra eliminations on Blacklist and -4 placement points, minus the winner chicken dinner. We'll almost there get the winner chicken dinner, because we are headed into San Hawk, our third match of the Unholy Thursday night $40 cash scrims. Oh my goodness, my mouth is all over the place. My brain is saying, what the heck are you even saying? My mouth is like, I don't know. I'm just moving. Alright, let's check these slots. It looks like everybody is in. Oh, we are missing all of Red Alert. No be-doo this time. Alright, so I think everybody out. Oh, we lost one for Spider. I think Spider has been a trio most of the night. I don't remember them having a full 4-man team tonight, but let's go with almost there, Gutsy. 5 eliminations, but 1,378 damage. Gutsy was slaying it. There is your top fragger of the last match. Let's put him up on the main screen. Give him some screen time love, guys. We have 40 seconds. I'm ahead of the game, boys. Little Wang, I see you on my screen. Mambay over here on my main screen with Little Wang, Bob, and Kieran. Kieran, OP. I see you, Kieran. I see you. Alright, 17 seconds, guys. Hopefully, my stream is going alright. Hopefully. Let's get that map up there. There you go. And here we go into our third match of tonight. And the flight path is coming in from that southwest corner of the Camp Alpha Island, going across the top of Ruins, Painan, just to the southern edge of Quarry and out the southern edge of Kampong and into the water. Swimming with the fishes. Fishes. Alright, we got all sorts of teams jumping off at the very start of the flight path. Let me see what's going to happen. Look at Ruins. Nobody touching Ruins. Ruins is just sitting there all alone by itself. So we do have Road to Death headed up to the Camp Alpha. Let's see what's going on. The 4 hunters jumping with almost there. Let me get over to almost there. Can't quite get over onto Gutsy. Nope, I cannot click on Gutsy at all. There he is. Alright, so we got Syndra down in boot camp. It looks like most of them are pretty spread out. I'm gonna go with Gutsy over here. Look at Gutsy dropping right in the middle of 2 other teams. We've got the 4 hunters and Blacklist right over here. Blacklist in second right now. The 4 hunters trying to get Asta down to about 20 HP, but Gutsy was able to cover him, so he was able to take cover from that spray down by the 4 hunters up at the top. And Hunter, the first match top fragger with over 1,200 damage and Hexfall. Ooh, we got all sorts of fights going off. Let me see. That's way over on this edge. Let's go on over here, see what's happening with Rain Esports. Rain Esports, look at how they're all getting chopped on down. And we've got Team 6 over here. The Retired Dos Gaming. Looks like Rain's going to be able to get away from that. But we also have Underrated down here in Camp Bravo. And what is happening down in Camp Charlie? Hooey K, what happened over here? So we got a Hexfall with Homeless. We got a Hexfall, Homeless. And I did miss who the Golden Eagles were in a fight with. But we also have the Real Gunners. Real Gunners probably getting in position. Yes, they are. Up into the hills. Yeah, the Real Gunners in that trap trying to get the Golden Eagles. We'll see if the Golden Eagles can get out of Camp Charlie. So let me get this iPad up here because your teams are spread all over the map. And the Retirdos found Turtle, not Turtle. Let me go ahead and put that up there. There you go. Now, let's get back in here and see where is Turtle knocked. Let's see if I can figure out. Oh, right on over here. The four hunters, they came across the river, and it looks like Hunter headed right on back because they were up here in the overlook taking those shots at almost there at the beginning, and now it looks like they're coming up onto Road to Death. And who is that I just saw over there? I just saw somebody over there. Real Gunners. Look at that. They're getting those shots down here. They are starting to pick apart the Golden Eagles from above. Fear, Ghosty, Fear is out. He got 3 of those eliminations. But Hooey K, you've got 3 of them right across in front of you from the Real Gunners. So I don't know how Hooey K and Tana are going to be able to get on out of here, because you guys already know this trap along the outside of Camp Charlie is deadly. Oh, Hunter just drowned it for the 4 hunters. They're trying to come across that ridge. So let's see, almost there. And Road to Death now are across from each other. Road to Death pushed the 4 hunters out right into Road to Death, and Hunter went out. Airdrop incoming. Be the first to grab it. Come on, guys. Let's go get the airdrop. Alright, so it does look like the Unholy, or the Underrated. Let's see what's going on. Starry, let me see you. What are you doing over here with the Retired Dos? And look at this. We have 4 teams over here. We've got the Retired Dos up at the top. We've got Underrated. Starry playing for Underrated. Here comes Team 22. The Light Shadows coming up. And we also have Team 11, Rain Esports. Look at this right here. Number 4 is from Rain Esports. Ducky. WS White Shadows. Ducky just got a knock onto somebody. Almost there in that fight now up at the other side. But they are almost center zone. And they are across the river from each other in this long distance fight. The drop up in Hot Tin, the one that they told us to go get. And the real gunners still on the outside. All 4 of them of Camp Charlie trying to finish off the duo from the Golden Eagles NA. And look at this chaos we're watching right now. What did I see? I thought I saw something over there. It does look like Rain's going to go ahead and rotate up and around to the north. There goes Zeus. It's just down to Starry now. Starry. And, ooh, the Retardos. They're down to just a solo. And there is Ducky from the White Shadows trying to... Oh, look at that. Asta right there. What a shot up that hill. And then you can see Starry in the background. Starry on your main screen. So we do have the Retardos Gaming. They are stuck now between the two from White Shadows and Underrated. And I think White Shadows is now just a solo. As he's coming up and around. A crew. Oh, a crew coming. Oh, Ducky. I'm sorry, Ducky. Alright, let's go back to this map so you guys can check in on your teams. There we go. Let's get back over here. And I think Starry. Yeah, Starry is the sole survivor over here. Let's go ahead and give him some space. Oh, I think he's getting pulled up on. He is getting pulled up. We'll stay here. Oh, no. Right up and in. There's some more loot for you, Starry. There's some more loot for you. Well, hello, Shira. Alicia. I am not sure if I said your name right, but hello. Hello, hearts to you as well. And now we gotta fight Velocity. We gotta go check in on Velocity and Nuxify. Who are you fighting with? It is Road to Death. Right on down and Bot. Bot from above. Up to 3 eliminations. Taking over the top of Camp Alpha. Look at this. And now almost there. We've got Wiz down there. Look at it, as all these teams are just cruising out and around. Let me put this iPad up so you guys can check in on where your teams are, because we are in rotations now. We do still have Starry up with the White Shadows and Rain up in that northeast edge, and then down in Camp Charlie. Hui K. No, Hui K just got knocked, so now it's just up to Taya. And it does look like Tana is getting pushed up by the real gunners. The real gunners know that they have to move on out. Oh, overwhelmed. And so now we do have Exo Elites. They're not too far away from Camp Charlie, but I think they're going to go ahead and prioritize zone, trying to drive on up in it, because they do have quite the ways to go. And it looks like Hexfall now coming up onto Camp Alpha Mountain, and we still have Velocity right on over here. Chopra getting shot out of that vehicle as they drive right up and in. And so now he does get a shot over onto Bot. We already know that Bot was getting a lot of that damage. And Nuxify, what's going on with your team? And Nuxify, he's down Bot, down Lynx. And so Kuzi is the only one up here against all 4 of them from Hexfall, Optimus up at the top. We got Phoenix coming around this edge. He's got Phoenix down to about 20 HP. He's got Molly's going on over onto his left. Look at that jump shot up and over. Whoa. And it just like that. A Nuxify coming up from behind. Kuzi finishing off the last one. A Nuxify for the win. Look at that. It was a brutal win. We did lose 2, but Velocity up to 7 eliminations. You can see another shark right up at that very northern edge. That is almost there. Almost there is almost there. Alright guys, let's see. Let me go ahead and put that map back up there so you can check in on your teams now, because we got a lot of chaos going on. It does look like Exo Elite stopped to take the gatekeep onto the real gunners. So I see Nemo over here, almost there. There goes Velocity. And Nuxify, I'm sorry I got off of you right at that last second, but Let's see, Nemo. Oh, Nemo found Toji. Toji, what were you doing over there? But now we got Lucky. Can you get Lucky against the Flash God? Let me go over here and check in on Flash God. Flash God knows that there's another team over here now because Toji just got knocked. Oh, Daniel from that off angle's able to find the Flash God. Neverside still in Camp Charlie, so he knows that where Daniel's location is now. So there goes Flash God. Real Gunners Esports with the 4 eliminations onto the Golden Eagles from that trap play, but now they are down in Camp Charlie in the same position. So can they now get out of this position with XO Elites all in position around them in this trap play? He knows that Zaniel is down because he just got that elimination over onto Flash God. So they know where they are. So can they get out of this? That is the question that everybody wants to know. And our zone has shifted. And if you guys look at the map down in the lower right-hand corner, you can see that we still have all 3 islands in play. We got Boot Camp, Ruin, and Camp Alpha Mountain. All 3 main spots are still in play. We're centering around the Triangle of Death. So now let's get on over to see what else is happening. We got Syndra coming up and in, not too far. And they are all pretty close to each other on Camp Alpha Mountain. We do have Blacklist all the way over here on this western edge. We've got Road to Death. Is that Road to Death? Yes. No. Alright. Road to Death, Mr. Man. You cannot play. You cannot be over here playing with homeless. You confuse me. Road to Death over here playing with homeless. Guys. Neverside does look like he is going to make it out of Camp Charlie. You can see him. I just slid it over just a little bit. He's going to make it out as Nemo also making it in. But Nemo is stopping right over here, right in front of the XO Elites. XO Elites are coming up right behind him. And I think Nemo is just waiting for Neverside to meet him. But he is also trying to gatekeep. And now Blacklist running into somebody right on over here. Let's go on over and see what's going on with No Second Chances. I believe they might have been the ones that came up onto Blacklist. I think that's what I just saw. Yeah, they were the ones. All right. Let me go ahead and scroll on in a little bit more. I don't know if you guys want to keep an eye. Look at that. We are still on all 3 islands, but we are still centering around the compound right at the Triangle of Death. So we may possibly end on the Triangle of Death Peninsula, but it's mostly water at this point. And Chino God, let me get over to Chino God. He just got a Spider. He came up onto Spider Dusku and able to finish that. Get the elimination. You could see Spy. Oh, Spy right there. Oh, Chino God was Spy right there in his 3-time scope. Didn't even have to blink. All right, let's go. Neverside is finally on the move, so we'll be able to scroll in a little bit more. Let me go ahead and put the iPad back up. Let me find a fight on my main screen to get on in. I think I'm going to head on over here to Team 11 because Team 11 right over here with almost there pushing right up and in. This is Rain Esports. Ghosty, ya boys, look at this. Syndra on 2 different angles. This is Syndra and this is Syndra right across from a Rain Esports, and we have almost there pushing right up and in on top of them. So now let's check in on what is happening. All 4 of them right here with all of Rain Esports coming right up and in. Here comes all the nades, and we just lost that fight right over here for No Second Chances taking out the Blacklist. So let's go. Let's see what else is going on. And ooh, XO Exo, who did you run into? You ran into Homeless over here. Let's see what's going on. Homeless. There's Daniel and they're coming right up and around that backside. Lucky, what are you gonna do against the duo from now? Oh, not so lucky. Not so lucky. So now Homeless does have Blacklist is still coming up right on behind. So let's go ahead and put that iPad back up there. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry about this. Please forgive me. Alright, so now let's go. Let's check in over here on to Syndra. See what's going on. Mambe, what are you doing? You're coming right up and underneath 777. Mambe knows that 777 is right up above. Where is the rest of your team, Mambe? Are you the sole survivor? No, we got Lil Wang and Bob, Mambe. So it does look like 777 now getting down into the water. Look at that. They are getting away from Mambe, but they do need to go across because we have our zone has moved over. We are going to the Triangle of Death and that compound. What the heck was that? Ooh, that scared me. Alright, so let's get back into this match. That was really loud in my ears, guys. Scared me. Ooh. Alright, so now let's see what's happening over here. We do have Homeless coming up and in. And let's see, they're over here with Blacklist, Team 18. Let me go ahead and put that over here. And now let's get into the game. Ooh, Little Wang straight across onto almost their Wiz. But Chino was coming up right behind him. Where is Chino? Chino, where did you go? I just saw you from. There it is. No second chances. He was able to get another elimination. And Chino in this warehouse holding them off. But we do have almost there with Gutsy Guy. We got to get Gutsy Guy over onto the screen because Gutsy Guy was the last match top fragger. And there goes Asta. Asta is down to 1 HP. 90 gets taken out by one of them from Syndra. Syndra is trying to come up and in. It's 777. It was 777 that got him. Syndra, Little Wang. Oh, he is able to finish him off. These colors keep getting me. So now let's see. Mambe trying to come in and across. So I thought we were going to crash again, guys. And Neverside. Look at this. Neverside coming up from that chaos down at Camp Charlie. Now, no longer in zone because zone just keeps closing right up and around him. Neverside is able to get Bob, but then he gets shot in the back by Mambe. So Mambe, every time I get off of Mambe, he does get another elimination to his name. Mambe gets knocked from way across the way. So now, let me go across. Let's see if we can get some ideas. It does look... Oh, Little Wang. So we do have, look at this, no second chances, getting ready to go across the bridge. We're down to the top 3 teams. We have Syndra, Little Wang against Blacklist, Team 18. And look at Chino God driving right up and into Blacklist over here. Oh, Little Wang from the other side. So now we are down to Little Wang versus the trio. Little Wang against the trio from Blacklist. And Little Wang is in zone. Let me go ahead and give you this view right here from... Oops. That's quite the view, don't you guys think? You like the view of walls? Alright, we have 3 players left. Little Wang does have this wall. He is right on the edge of the zone. And Blacklist barely on that backside. I'm not sure what's the best way to show you guys this so that you guys get the whole experience. But that is your zone. So on the main screen, I am going to stick with Little Wang. Look at this. He is watching them as they are coming up across. He does see quiet. Kai right there. Oh, look at that. He's able to find Kai in the grass. And so now it is just Little Wang versus Guts. Let's get them on the side by side. You guys tell me all the time how you like to see both perspectives. So here it is. Little Wang up to 6 eliminations, and Guts trying to get across through this wide open space. And I'm not sure. Let's see. Are there any smokes left? I see no smokes for either one of these players at this point now. But we are down to the final 2 players. Guts just sitting there waiting him out. Little Wang trying to get him to poke his head out, trying to get him to move. He knows exactly where he is, but as you can see down below, Little Wang has no more throwables, and neither does Guts. Guts does have quite a few first aids, whereas Little Wang up to 30 band-aids. That's that you could tell right there. He has been playing a lot of Ultimate Royale. That's that's your best friend right there, Little Wang, going prone. And let's see, can he get an angle over onto Guts? That's the question, because Guts is not moving from behind that tree. Oh, Guts came out right in front of Little Wang. Little Wang is able to get him down to about half health, pulls out the DBS, and look at this gun swap. Tries to get that M4 out, and we do have Guts. Guts is able to heal up on the other side of this rock. We have a rock between these 2 final. Little Wang up to 7 elimination. It is DBS versus DBS. Oh, and neither one of them really wanting to have that 12 gauge sandwich. There you have it. Let me get that off the screen. Syndra Esports coming in first with 10 eliminations. Little Wang up to 8 eliminations. Jeez, guys. Coming in second, Blacklist with 6 eliminations. And coming in third, No Second Chances with 2 eliminations. There we go. And here are the rest of your scores. 4 through 6. 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, and 19. Going all out. Syndra Esports. Little Wang, 8 eliminations, 596 damage. The king of third-party Sandhawk. All right, guys. Don't forget to get your screenshots of your like and subscribe over to the Unholy Discord server. We will be doing the Wheel of Names right after tonight's final match, coming right up. I will be right back. Chance. Ooh, the real gunners. Oh, look at that. Flash God already making a name for himself in the Miramar match. Up to 2 eliminations already. Oh, and he knows that No Second Chance is right across from him. He just said, "Beat me, boy, beat me." We've all heard them say that 1,000 times, haven't we? I usually hear it after I'm a crate, but you know, that's the difference between me and them. If they can shoot, I can become a crate better than that. So there we go. We all have our good moments. Mine just happens to be wood. Alright, what is happening over here though? Let's see what's nuclear over here on top of First Esports. And look at the top of the hill. We also have the Team Slayer, so we have 3 teams right on over here on this cliff side. So the Dead Boy up at the top finds Humble, and so now Nuke is a solo over here. Dead Boy a solo away from his team because he does have my OP, Seth's my OP over across the way. Oh no, there goes 2 of them. So now Champa, the last one, still standing. So we have 3 solos over on this cliff side. So let's get on down and dirty. Oh, there goes Nuke. Dead Boy, did you get him? Oh, he did. So Champa, you're gonna have to get on out of there. You are being pinched by the duo from Team 20. Team Slayers. Alright, let me get this map back up here for you. Let me slide it on in. And let's see what else is happening. It looks like Flash God made it across the street when I was over here poking my nose in the fight on the other side. Chopra, you were able to get away from all of that. So now let's see what else is happening. We still have Naughty. Naughty. He's trying to get those shots over on the Team 21. No second chance. No second chance. Just trying to get on in the way. But he's headed straight over at Chopra. And I think Chopra... Champa. I'm not even sure, guys. I give up on English. It's not my first language. My first language is give me 10 minutes, I'll come up with a language. Oh, he's trying to get on out of there. Go Champa, go Champa. Oh, he's down to 5 HP. Oh, and he gets found by a hated freak. Was that what that said? Let's see. Fresh. I can't read, guys. I can't English. Alright, so now let's see what else is going on. We're down to the top 5 teams. We have the Real Gunners Esports coming in just to the south of the 4 Sexy Frogs. We have Balestra right here in center zone. And they're looking up the hill at Team 21. Or Team 20. Yeah, Team Slayers. We also have the 4 Big Booms to the southwest and due south, directly south, are Team 20. Yes, right where he was looking up at, that is the four Slayers, Team Slayers. There we go. There they are. All right. So now let me go back on over here to zone. Let me see if I can get on up from Sicko and give you an idea of where everyone is in these final few minutes of Miramar. We do have Real Gunners moving on in. And look at this, the 4 Sexy Frogs. Joy Boy trying to come right up and in. Let me see if I can get over to Joy Boy before all of that is over. And there goes the 4 Sexy Frogs. So now we're down to the Real Gunners. The 4 Big Booms, Balestra, and Team Slayers. So now, let's get on over here, see if I can figure out where everyone is. Team Slayers up on that hill still. We've got the 4 Big Booms. We're right on over outside of zone. These 2 teams across the street do have to come onto this side of the street. And we've got the Real Gunners moving up and in. So now all of these teams are all coming up into this wasteland compound. So now let's see. Gamma up to 4 eliminations. I'm sorry, Gamma, but let's check in on West. He is the last one still standing for Balestra, but they do have Hated and the Real Gunners coming in. Look at the Flash God. Last match, top fragger, great Nate in hand. Oh, that Nate going off. Does he get another elimination? Yes, he does. He's up to 5 eliminations. And Coffin getting the last one for the 4 Big Booms. And now, let's see. Oh, Balestra hanging on by 5 HP. 1 HP, down to 1 HP. Getting pinched in between both of the teams, coming right up and in. So Flash God, the last match top fragger, now coming right up and in onto the Dead Boy. The Dead Boy, I believe, is the last one still standing over here. Dead Boy, can I get to you? Dead Boy, no, it's not letting me. There we go. Oh, finally lets me get in over there. And it's over. The Real Gunners Esports coming in first. 11 eliminations, 6 of those. Please let me know out there. And let me get this map up here. In our 3rd flight path of tonight, we are coming in from right over the top of Cow, up in that northeast area, going across the top of Boot Camp, just barely skimming the northern side of Painan and straight through Samhee. Look at that flight path. And look on my screen how the flight path glows now. Look at that. There's always changes. Every update they add something to the stream. Alright, so Hot 10 may be hot Tin tonight. I do see like 3 or 4 teams headed over that direction. Painan with a couple of teams. Ruins with 2 or 3 teams. So we're gonna be hot tonight, guys. It does look like Hot Tin will be the first one. So let's get on over to Hot Tin. See what's going on. We have Team 21. No second chance right here with the Homeless. Homeless also. Look at those 2 colors. They are all right on in there. Dark Esports once again with first. What are you guys doing to me over here? So we've got Dark Esports with Nighty Kuflaf. See, I can't say the name. I'm sorry, Fluffy. Alright, so what is happening? So I feel like one of them from First Esports has been taken out. I no longer see Saka in here, so I think Saka, but we do have Valestro. Look at that north side of Ruins. We've got Valestro right across from this as well. So let's go. I'll keep this map. Let's go ahead and scroll around just a little bit so we can watch Valestro as they come across the street to third party onto Dark Esports and First Esports. So I think you guys can see both of those, and they are coming right up and in over here. Let me see. It does look like No Second Chances is getting a pretty good chance at trying to get some of the loot over here, but Homeless is coming right up and in. Let me check in on Monarch. What you doing? Dylan trying to get those. Oh, he could see. Oh, I thought he could see your helmet. The helmet was on top of that. And now I do see Gamma coming in across. Look at this. Here they come. We do have Lustra coming in. Psycho coming in. Sicko coming right up and in. Gamma coming up and in. Let's see if we can get in here. See where they are. Let's go on in. Oh, look at this map. What do you think, guys? We can see both levels. And what do you like that? Let's go. You can see all these players right on in here. I'll go ahead and keep that up. We did lose Monarch. He has been knocked, and now Dylan trying to come up and around, trying to get those angles over onto No Second Chances. And No Second Chances also has 1 or 2 knocked, but we also have another team coming up and in B9. We got the Joker. Ooh, look at Dylan coming up and around. But now here comes Joker and God Kid also coming up into Hot Tin. But let's go ahead and find out what else is happening on this map. We do have a couple of teams, the Real Gunners right on down. I'm host, but Peachy, fast and great with scores. Yes, Peachy. W Peachy on the scores. W. We do have the Real Gunners. They are all getting in and around Camp Charlie on those upper edges to do the trap play. But we also have Velocity coming in over here at Camp Charlie. We still have the 3 teams right over here. We do have Velostra moving right up and in. You need a drink again. Dagila. Alright, so the Real Gunners do get a knock over. Ow! Over onto Velocity. Let's get on over here. We've got 3 teams coming in over here as well into Camp Charlie. We know that Peace is already getting those eyes over across onto the Real Gunners Vortex. I see you over there. Hello everyone and welcome back. Are you ready to see these scores? Blacklist coming in first. A winner chicken dinner, 39 total points. 1 point away from almost there at 38. 1 point away from 777 Esports at 37. It is anyone's game going into tonight's final match of the Unholy Thursday night $40 cash scrims. We did remake the room. The Transformer cars are out. I know that's what blasted me in the ears, Sunshine. It scared me to death. And I can't wait to see them once these matches are over. But these scrims are first before my wallet goes, no, Don't do it. Sunshine, are you going for a car? Which car are you going for? I haven't seen it, so I don't know. I've seen the leaks, and I cannot wait to see the actual cars themselves. The truck was the one that was on my screen blasting my eardrums out when I restarted my PC game. Ugh. Whew. I hope you guys had enough time to get your screenshot of your like and subscribe over to the Unholy Discord server, because we will be doing the Wheel of Names while Peach gets these gorgeous scores. Look at how close all these scores are. Insanely close. Look at that. 2 points are the difference from the first one. I don't know why they changed the original look. I don't like these. They're ugly. Sunshine. Yeah, the original leaks of that Camaro Bumblebee. Ooh, that was sharp. I haven't seen them yet. I've seen the leaks, and I don't know which leaks are real, so I get to see them very soon. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. I don't know, Sunshine. I don't know. Maybe they'll look better in the game. We'll have to wait and see. Alright, I'm going to take a drink of water while they wait to start. We are missing Team 6, the Retardos Gaming. Oh, yep, you see that? Right when I did that. Alright, so let's get that off of there. Let's remind ourselves who the last match top fragger was. Little Wang from Syndra Esports. 8 eliminations, 596 damage. So we'll be jumping with Little Wang when we get... Look at that. He's already on the iPad. He's like, I'm here. I'm ready. Show me some screen time love. Only Prime looks the same, yeah? Let me drink some water, Sunshine. Be right back. I don't know why you guys hate my water bottle. It must be really loud in your ears or something, but every time I forget to mute and open my water bottle, you guys are like, what was that? What'd you do to me? Oh, I need to fix the iPad, don't I? You can't quite see the very top of it. We have 74 players in this lobby headed into tonight's final match. There is your flight path. Let me get it on my screen. We are coming up from the very western edge of Military Base Island, going across the eastern edge of Ferry Pier, right over the top of Ruins and shooting range and out the top. I am not spending on this. No. Sunshine. Oh, you were so ready for the original leaks. Oh, I know you were. I know you were. Alright, let's see where everybody goes. We are still jumping with Little Wang. I believe we should be going to Rosshawk. No, they're going to Military Base. Look at that. So they did not go to Rosshawk this time. Let's see. I see Hexfall to their north and 777 headed over to Ferry Pier. So 3 big teams right down there with Little Wang. Let me go ahead and let me put Little Wang on the screen so that you guys can see what he is looking at. Let me get this off of there. There we go. As we land into Military Base, and it does look like Hexfall is pulling away, so it looks like they're going to the northern side of the island. Let's see where the rest of them are going. Looks like Pachinki is where we need to go. Let me get over to Pachinki and fix the map for you guys, because we do have several teams. Look at that. We are on Team 21 right now. Red alert. Ooey, ooey. Oh, Dill's already taken down and out. And I think Severny also has Velocity and Rain right up there. But it looks like Velocity continued on. I do see a couple players over here at the car spawn. Looks like we've got the Exo Elites right over here with White Shadow Ducky. So we might have a fight. I'm not sure what Exo. Let's see, what are you doing? You're over at the cube, but you go. Gonna take those shots over Ducky. Does Ducky get out of there? Oh, Ducky is down to about 5 HP. Does he get Ducky out of that car? I think Ducky's gonna make it. Ducky does make it away from the Exo Elite. So now let's get over and get a sky view of what is happening in Pachinki, because we've got so many teams over here. The rest of the Exo Elites are down in Pachinki. We've got Real Gunners up at the church. We've got, let's see, Red Alert right in center. And, oh, Shaggy. Shaggy gets found out by Flash God over here from the Real Gunners. Real Gunners, look at this. We've got Neverside up at the church. We've got Coffin and Nan right over on that northeast point. And then down at the south point, we've got Flash God. Then we got the 4 Hunters and Red Alert right downtown Pachinki. I can't get all the players in no matter how I do it. Can we go down just a little bit from here? Kinda get an idea of where they all are. Let me go ahead and put this up, iPad up, and that gives you an idea how close everybody is. Alright, so I think Red Alert is getting ready to get pulled up on. Let me get the map back up. Check in on the rest of the teams to make sure that we're not missing any. I do see Hexfall. They are starting to come down closer to military base. Hexfall may push in onto Syndra into military base. I want to keep an eye on that. The rest of the map looks pretty clear. I'll put that map up on the screen for you so you guys can check in on where your teams are. But I do want to stay with the action, so let's get back on over here and give these guys some screen time. Hexfall is definitely getting into position around military base, so we might have a new type of trap play. I just saw a nade come flying across by Scarface, but it didn't come up into where Red Alert Vert was. It's like, oh, that one did though. Scarface, nice nades. Let's see if Scarface can get, oh, look at that. He can see exactly where Verk is. Does he get Verk with that nade? I think he didn't cook it quite long enough, but he did. Verk is watching every move that Scarface makes. And Mambay already got a knock on the Chopra. Look at that. Now we got the fight going on down here in. Look at this, Mambay. Where were you? Look at Mambay now trying to get those shots across onto Phoenix. As Hexfall did try to push into military base. Mambay, oh, trying to get Optimus now. And look at Kieran. Kieran over here pushing right up again, trying to figure out where they are. And Mambay in the back, pointing out where the rest of the team are. Let's get the little wing, our last match stop fragger. Also back here, backing up Kieran as they're coming up onto Phoenix and Wolverine over on that other crash site. Look at this. All these planes in the back. Bob pushing straight up right on the back side of this. Hello, Bob. Hello, Bob for Syndra. And we do have Phoenix and Wolverine right on the back. And Bob is trying to get Phoenix and Wolverine to pop his head up. He is doing the distraction play, trying to get them to pop up as Mambay. Mambay got knocked from Optimus towards the back. Now it looks like Wolverine trying to get up and over to here where we've got a bunch of knocked players. And look at Kieran's in the back. Kieran's trying to get those shots up and over. Let's see what's going on. Bob gets knocked. Oh no. So now it is just up to Kieran's versus the duo from Hexfall. We do have Little Wang and Mambay knocked. And Kieran, what are you doing? Oh, Kieran's gonna try to come down and around Wolverine. Wolverine coming through does take out Mumbai. So Kieran, I think you are the last one still standing. Kieran trying to get those shots across. And oh, Syndra taken out by Hexfall. Hexfall does lose Chopra, but they should be able to get Optimus picked back up. And let me get that map back up there. Now, let's see what's going on. Scarface is the last one over here. I can't believe I messed up. It's alright, LAG. It happens. It happens. Alright, so we do have all these teams coming up. Got Red Alert, Real Gunners Esports, and Exo Elites all right down in here. You can see that they are just buildings away from each other. They are definitely right on top of each other. We still have Dylan Verka right on over here, and Scarface, they're getting ready to push up onto you. Scarface in this northern edge, and look at this, they're going room to room trying to find him. Almost there with Blacklist. There goes Guts by Nighty with that Molly. And I did lose Neverside. Is Neverside, did you get taken out, Neverside? He did. I don't know who took him out on top of that church. I was watching the fight down in military base as well. We've got Real Gunners Flash God up on top of this roof trying to get those eyes across onto Dill. Look at Dill, he's jumping across. Let's see, what are you doing, Dill, over here? He's just trying to keep XO Elites from coming up and in, and oh, Verk is down. Scarface is not somebody you want to just push right up and in, because Scarface does know how to use his weapons. We've seen that multiple times. And our zone is still really central, going from Georgia Pole Crates to Rozhok, just to the south of shooting range and north of the Westbridge gas station. So that's your zone going into zone 3. Scarface trying to hold him off, and then Optimus, look at this, 777 over here at the West Bridge. They were gatekeeping the West Bridge over here. Let's see what's going on. Hexfall Phoenix is able to get on out of there. Let's see what's going on with 777 doing just fine. And I think Phoenix is the last one still standing for Hexfall coming up onto the Pachinko Hills. Oh, Scarface overwhelmed. So Real Gunners Neon is able to finish that off. So now we've got Koi and Koji over here against, let's see, all 3 of them still remaining. Ooh, Phoenix coming up and in. No, he is not, guys. He is just going across the top of the hills. And Coffin did get knocked, but we should be able to get Coffin picked back up. Flash God knows where Exo Elites are, so let's go. Let's see if we're missing anything else. I think Johnny right over here. I think we've got 3 teams coming up over here. Let's see what's going on in East Raz. And oh, the school. Let's go across to here to see what's going on. We do have rain in Rozhok. We've got TNT over here at the school with all 4 of them from the White Shadows. So it is a 4v4 in the school. So let's see. We did have Hexfall. Look at this. Hexfall went up to the church. So he came all the way up and around, and he's going to try to get into some of this third party between these 2 teams. But let's see what's going on over here, because we got all sorts of chaos happening. We got the Golden Eagles NA with Rain Esports, but it looks like they're gonna come on down and into this fight between TNT and White Shadows. So we do have Fear coming. Oh, Fear ran right into that nade, but oh, there goes TNT. But here comes all of them from the Golden Eagles into the school. We don't get to see many school fights. It's usually school apartments. And we still have all 4 of them from the White Shadows. And look at this. The Golden Eagles are coming up and around. I don't see rain coming out of Rozhok just yet. Keep an eye up here on your to see if there rain. Oh, rain is in a fight up in Raz. Ooh, Velocity. Velocity came up into Roz, and we still have that solo from the Exo Elites that did not make it down into Pachinki with the rest of his team. Alright, so now let's see. Ooh, they're going from room to room. They're just clearing them all out. Look at this. Fear trying to get those shots up and over the edge. And oh, Hui K. No, Hui K was AU. Yes, it was. That just went jumping right on past. But I think you're going to be able to get picked back up. Look at that, up to 5 eliminations. Now let's get up over to Rozhak because we still have the fight from Rain. And there goes Koi from Exo Elites from the Real Gunners Esports. And oh, wait a minute. How are you still in this? There he goes. There he goes. So Exo Elites also taken out of Pachinki. I forgot he was separated from his team. Anuxify. There you go. Anuxify with his sniper up to 2 eliminations. Also trying to get some eliminations down into Rozhak. So now let's see. We're down to the last 9 teams in stage 2. You guys already know that these scrims, they rarely last very long, and we are still very central. We're going from just ruins down to Pachinki to the Gatka Fields, so we'll probably end up in the Gatka Fields. You know how PUBG loves to put us right on down in there. So let's see what else I can find on this map. I feel like Homeless is getting ready to pull up right on over here into Team 20. Spider. They just missed Spider. The 2 purple teams, I'm telling you tonight, they are just attracted to each other. Golden Eagles once again coming right up and into Rain Esports. I am so sorry, guys. Alright, so now let's see what is going on. Oh, I think Rain Esports did get taken out, but Velocity was coming down and around on both sides. Gonna pinch Rozhak, but the Golden Eagles, well, we might have a fight over here. Let's see what's going on with Fear. It looked like Fear was coming up onto Velocity over on this western edge. Let's see who is coming on in. I see, it looks like Kuzi, yeah, Kuzi and Bot were coming in from that other side. So now let's see what else is going on. It looks like everybody is still, Velocity is still coming out and around to the east, and the zone is to the west. I'm not sure what Velocity is doing. I might have to scroll out just a little bit more. There you go, so you guys can see where everyone is. And I'm getting back into the game over here, and let's get them back on the screen as soon as we load on in. Shout out to Peachy for the scores, LEG for the scrims, LEG and the Unholy for the Wheel of Names coming up next. Don't forget to get your screenshot of your like and subscribe over there. And Hui K was watching. Look at this, how close they are driving right here next to Anuxify for Velocity. They're getting ready to fight right up here on top of Potato Hill. Anuxify sees Fear right across. Oh, Anuxify, what an NA sniper you are. I love it. But they are now outside of zone. Look at this. We still have all 4 of them from Velocity. And Fear does have to get picked back up. Fear was right across from Anuxify. Anuxify does not miss his shots, guys. He does not miss. Alright, let's go. Let's see. Looks like Fear is back up onto his feet. Still at 5 HP, but he's in that vehicle getting out of there as the rest of the Golden Eagles NA are all also moving out and around. Anuxify on the aggressive, chasing the Golden Eagles down. He had that knock and he wanted that elimination. Alright, let me scroll on in. get a better view. Look at him taking those shots as they go across. And oh, Kubi! They do get a knock and an elimination onto Kubi from the Golden Eagles NA. So now let me scroll on in a little more. There you go. I'll put this back up there so you guys can see that we are down to 8 teams now. We did lose another team in all of this. And we are going to the north side of Pachinki out onto that golf course. Almost there, taking over the clubhouse area. So let's see. Let's go over. Let's put Fear back up over here because he is coming right up and in onto another team. Look at this. He's got, oh, right above him. Oh, the real Gunners, man. Fear up to 4 eliminations, but he is right across from 7. Alright, let's see what else is going on, guys. This is the main fight, but I do see that Spider. Once again, the 2 purple teams right on top of each other. You can see that little mini map right above. All those purples are both Team 5 Homeless and Team 20. Oh, Spider Coffin does get a knock over onto Fear, but Fear is right over here with Hui K. So Hui K is going to be able to get him picked back up. Let's get on over here and check in on what's going on with Spider. Let me get Spider right on over here because Spider is not only fighting with Homeless, but they also have down below in the slaughterhouse, we've got 777. A Nuxify, you need to get into zone because it's getting later in that. Ooh, we just lost. We lost Dusku. Dusku, no. Alright. Let me put this back up here one more time. It might be the last time we can get this up on the screen because these boys know Pachinki. They know their angles. And look at this. We got Spy right here trying to get those shots down onto the Golden Eagles. And now we got another team coming right up and in right on top of them. It is Road to Death right on the side of Slaughterhouse Hill, and they are going, oh no, look at this, BBS overwhelmed. Look at the mollies and all 4 of them from Road to Death. So now Spy for Spider is all alone over here right between Road to Death. Look at this. Oh, he's just spraying them right on out. Look at that. He's got 2 or 3 of them knocked in, thirsted. So now let's see what's going on over here. Jot, Batman coming right up and in. And so now Jot is the last one still standing from Road to Death as all these teams are pushing right up and into the slaughterhouse, into Schwez. Schwez has been knocked, but here comes the hovercraft to get him picked back up. And let's see, Shing, it is Shing putting him into the hovercraft, getting him out of there. Spy making it over to the warehouse. And now 90 FPS says that's enough of that tire. Alright, let's go ahead and scroll on in a little more because all these teams are getting into their positions, and we do have Golden Eagles still in this, and they are getting pulled up on. Let's go check in on what is happening with Fear and Hui K. Oh, the real Gunners Esports. There goes Flash God. Hui K was knocked, but he should be able to get him picked back up. Huck and the last one still standing from the real Gunners, knows that the Golden Eagles are over there watching the elimination feed, listening to all the shots around. A Velocity right on over here. And Nuxify up to 3 eliminations. Look at this. He is coming up from that North Pachinki compound. Let's see if he can get on in because he does have a team right in front of him. It's Homeless right there. And we do have Fear and Hui K for the Golden Eagles NA up on top of all this as well. So we have some major teams, major players in this still. And Coffin, it looks like Coffin is moving up. He went all the way up to the church. And let me show you as much as I can from above. We still have 777 across the way. We do have John made it all the way down and around. And so now let's see what else is going on. Because of Nuxify on this backside. So Nuxify, what is going on? Jot is coming straight at you. Jot is coming right at Lynx. Look at the Nuxify. That spray from across the way. So we are down to the top 5 teams. We still have Velocity over here. We've got almost there on that western edge, right downhill from 777. And then we got Fear and Real Gunners Esports. Real Gunners Esports often is out in the blue, and I'm trying to get as many of these teams in here as I possibly can. Let's get over to Fear, because Fear is now getting pushed up on. Let's see if Fear can hold off the push from 777, because they are coming right up, and he still has Coffin from Real Gunners right behind him. At any point, Coffin could pop up. Oh, Coffin is on top of the church, and he's not taking those shots down at Fear, so I don't know what... Oh, there it goes. I knew Coffin was going to find Fear. I just had it in my guts, guys. All right, 90 and Nuxify once again. A Nuxify on fire. So now, Velocity. There we go. My mouth did not want to work there. Up to 9 eliminations. Now has Asta in his sights. So we are down to the top 4 teams, and it does look like now they are coming right up and in onto Asta. Look at this, Asta, with all 4 of them from... Oh, he gets the shot down onto 90 FPS. Now they... Oh, Shing says that's enough of that. So now we are down to the top 3 teams. We've got 777 at the top of the hill, and they do have Zone, Velocity, and Almost There. Both duos right on the edges of Zone. They do have to move on in. Gutsy, a top fragger. He is trying to get up and in, and we're in the blue, but I can't quite get everybody in because we do have Schwez coming down and around, trying to get these angles over onto Almost There. It looks like they are coming down. Shane coming right on through. Look at this guy in the hovercraft, trying to get the hovercraft play over onto Almost There, while the rest of his team are coming up and in. And so now, there goes all out chaos. Oh, that nade came up and in, almost gets him down quite a bit. And now Asta is the last one still remaining in the car. He does the car play to stay away from the run over by the hovercraft. Let me get over on the other side. And let's see. Let's go back to Asta. Asta tried. Oh, and so now it is Velocity versus all 4 of them. All 4 of them from 777. Schwez just rolling over the top of it. It is a Nuxify versus... Oh, there you have it. What a fight at the finish. 777 coming in first with 12 eliminations. 22 total points for 777 in this last match of the Unholy $40 Thursday Night Cash Scrims. Coming in second, Velocity with 9 eliminations, and Almost There coming in third with 5 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, and 19. Going all out. Golden Eagles NA Fear. 5 eliminations, 770 damage. Woo, that was sweaty. Alright guys, let me get the scores, let me get the list of names, and I will be right back. And The Mobile Warriors in a fight. Where is this fight going on? Oh, they're right up here. We got why do you colors stick together? The two greens are right together right up in here as well. So now I can't keep track of where everyone is. We still have the three teams right over here in Ruins. We have 3 teams over here in Camp Charlie. We have 2 teams up by Camp Bravo fighting outside of zone. Joker finding Dylan up in Hot Tin, so I believe Hot Tin only has the 1 solo left. Let me go over here and check in on what is happening with Mayor. Mayor trying to, ooh, Mayor! Oh, Joker with a 2-piece over onto the remaining duo. So let's see. Let's get on back down here. We've got all this chaos over here between Dark Esports and Champa. Once again, the solo for first. He is down to about half health, and we do have 2 teams right in front of Champa. Champa does have Dark Esports. Dark Esports back up to a trio, but now Velastra has moved in. So oh, I would not want to be in Ruins right now. So Noob, hello Noob, throwing those smokes. Oh, Champa also has the team coming up on the other side. Velastra also on the back side of this. Velastra trying to come on in onto Champa. Oh, Champa. Now the snowman. Hello, snowman, Champa. Alright, let's get you over here onto the map. Let's get over here really quick over here on this edge zone up by Magni. We do have Team 7 over here. Rain Esports in a fight. Oh, did they finish off the other team, the Mobile Warriors? Did they get them? Nope, there's 1 left. Naughty. Naughty. Swimming with the dolphins. You heard there were dolphins down in the tropics, so it's just checking it all out. There's your zone. Let me go ahead and put the iPad up so you guys can check in on where your teams are, because we have fights everywhere. Now the X Stars are also in a fight. Let's get on over to Pioneer. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Wheel of Names. Thank you each and every one of you. 42 names on this wheel. Good luck everyone. I haven't seen them say shuffle, 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 but I'm going to shuffle 3 times. Here's for the luck for each and every one of you, and here we go. Congratulations to tonight's UC winner. It is... Oh, I thought it was going to be Ghosty 2 times in a row. Glacier Man. Congratulations, Glacier Man, for winning tonight's UC giveaway. All you have to do is get your name, or get over to the Unholy Discord server, open a ticket, tell them your user ID, and they will send you some free UC. Thank you very much for the support. Now, are you guys ready to see these scores? Coming in first, 777 Esports, 2 winner chicken dinners, 59 total points, almost there, 48 Blacklist, 39. There are your scores. They are the unofficial live scores. If you have any issues with the scores, just open a ticket over in the Unholy Discord server and get your scores done right. Shout out to Peachy for doing these scores. She is on it, guys. Thank you everyone for coming out and supporting the Unholy Thursday night $40 cash scrims and me. We both truly appreciate you. I love you guys. Have a great night. Stay safe, and I will see you soon. Good night, everyone.